What's up, guys? It's your boy's birthday. I'm 34 years old. I was about to say 134, but I'm still handsome. So, what I wanted to take this opportunity was to share some lessons I've learned, 5 key lessons I've learned over the course of my life. And I feel like it's important as men to share these stories of what we've actually done. And I'm going to be using my trusted phone for these notes because I want to make sure that I stick to the plan and share as much as I can, right? So first and foremost, I'm very grateful for this year. It's been a very long time since I'm actually very happy that about my birthday, that I'm not getting the birthday blues. So that's a positive. But let's get right into it. So the 5 lessons that I want to share for anyone in their 30s is: number 1, man, you cannot fall into the shame trap and expect to have a promising outcome of your life. I think as men, we are going to have L's. We are going to suffer losses, we're going to make mistakes, and we're going to sometimes fall short to where we want to be. But it's also very important to recognize that it's okay. These things happen, and it's your responsibility to get yourself out of that position, because you can't expect a great result if you are stuck in this negative situation, negative mindset, negative horrible space of I fucked up and I'm not worthy of good things. It's counterproductive and it's counterintuitive. So if you can reduce it, it took me a very long time to do this. I used to be very horrible for it, and I was honestly the worst person for this. But one thing I realized is this, man: in order for me to ever make progress in my life, I have to accept the fact that I'm human. And I am going to make mistakes, and I am okay making mistakes. But what I am not going to do is bully myself, be harsh to myself that I made a mistake. It doesn't matter, man. In the grand scheme of things, life happens for you, not to you. Whether you've lost a business, whether you're broke, whether your girlfriend's left you, cool, man. Just accept it, charge it to the game, and move on. As harsh as that sounds. So do not stay in that horrible place. Learn to move on. Learn to avoid the shame trap, because you can't perform like that. Okay. Lesson number 2. No one owes you anything. i.e., no one owes you shit. You don't owe nobody shit. No one owes you shit. You are due to you, if that makes sense. i.e., you are responsible for yourself, no one else. So don't expect anyone to come in, help you out, give you permissions to go out, do whatever you want in life. No, that's not how it works. If you want to do something, you go do it. If you're in a bad spot, you can ask for help. And if people don't help you, cool. You can't be pissed off at that because they don't owe you nothing. Harsh, whatever. You might say, Has, that's not nice, but it's okay. I'd rather be a big brother. I'd rather be a brother, a friend that tells you the truth and not say, oh, you can have anything and everything. Yes, you can. But you can't expect people to be there for you, because you'll be let down. You will be surprised how many times people will fuck you over just because they can. So no one owes you anything. You are responsible for yourself. If you want to make more money, learn more skills. Add more value. If you want to lose weight, no matter what's happened in your past, does not matter. A brand new day, a brand new opportunity. So family, friends, co-workers, they don't owe you nothing. The quicker you can realize this, the easier life becomes. So that brings on to my next point. Point number 3. Life is a hockey stick. No matter what you do in life, you gotta look at it, right? It's like a J curve, a hockey stick. What that means is, at the start, you're gonna be terrible at it. Like I am recording this video. But it's okay. Because the curvature is like this. You start like this, start like this, start like this, start like this, and all of a sudden you start making some improvements. Whoa, you're going up like that. That's life. Whether you start your fitness, whether you start your business, whether you're in a relationship with somebody, it takes time. And if you're an ambitious person that wants to do well in life, that wants to have that quote unquote out, a great life, whatever that great life looks like to you, just know that whenever you start something, it's going to be slow, it's going to be painful, it's going to be horrible, and it's going to suck for a very long time. But then you're going to have some momentum. With that momentum, you're going to start feeling what it feels like to win. With that winning, you're going to get some confidence, and then you gradually start moving up. Whether you're in a career, whether that's your business, whether that's a personal brand, whether that's a relationship. So a lot of things in life can be chalked down to this. Expect that you're not gonna be hitting home runs because you are you. More often, it's the case that most of us will suck for a very long time until we realize what we're doing wrong and implement those changes to become better. I hope that's clear. So when you start something, you're going to be pretty bad at it, and it's okay. Point number 4. Embrace your scars, man. Embrace your scars. Don't ever hide from the L's. Like I previously said, they make you who you are. You're one of one. God made you, right? You are a winner since birth. You have to understand this. But it's when we're growing up, when we've had some rough experiences, because life will rough you up. You gotta know that, right? Life will rough you up. But you don't give up. The beauty of life is when you start to embrace your scars, when you start to understand, cool man, I fucked up. I was broke. I was a piece of shit in that relationship. I failed a lot of times. Like I have. I've done all of these things. What happens? You have a certain level of confidence that you can get up again. That it's not bad. It feels bad. But when you start to embrace that, yeah man, I'm gonna have some scars on my body. Yeah? When you look at the king of the jungle, when you look at these magnificent lions in the savannah, look at them. You'll see them in their majestic nature. But when you look closely, there's some scars, man. And you are no different. We're all animals. God made us independent. Your scars will vary from my scars, but we all have them. Some are emotional, some are superficial, that you can see. Some are hidden, but we all have scars. And this is why it's important to be kind to people, man. Don't judge people too soon. But that's a topic for another day. But more importantly, you are gonna have scars. Embrace them and don't hide from them, man. When I was fat, I'm still chubby, don't get me wrong, but when I was 165 kilos, morbidly obese, dude, I would not want to admit that I had problems. I was addicted to food. I did not want to admit that I was depressed. I did not want to admit that. But a lot of those problems were self-inflicted. I manufactured those problems. So I was also responsible for getting myself out of those. So embrace them. And don't ever let anyone belittle your journey. Whether you fucked up, whether you lost £1 million, whether you're fat and you don't know how you've been laid off, this is your third job and you have nothing to show for how far you've come in life. Just remember, man, just remember one thing. As your brother, if you have this next point, some embers of motivation, you are 1,000,000% better, 1,000,000% better from most people walking this earth. Because when people get knocked down, because life is fucking brutal, but it's unfair, but that's what makes it fair. So when you realize that, you realize, okay, so if everyone's gonna go through shit, who's gonna stand up? You can have the worst day possible, you can have the worst year possible, you can have the worst decade possible. Your wife's left you, your girlfriend's dumped you, you have just lost your business, you lost family members. And I've done all of this. I have experienced all of this. But one thing I can also say, that by the grace of God, by the grace of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that I had something, even in my darkest days, even though my life did not look like it was anything special. It looked shit, according to me. But even in my worst times, even when I was working and smelling like chips, smelling like bloody McDonald's chips, yeah? Or fries, as my American friends would think. When I was smelling like deep fried American fries, I still wanted to improve my life. And this puts you in an unbelievable position, man. Honest to God, you don't know how rare that is. If you have nothing in your life and you still wake up thinking, you know what, I can fucking change the situation. You, my friend, my brother, you're fucking winning. And you don't understand this. If you can have those little glimmers of hope, those embers of motivation, right? Man, I'm telling you, it does something to you. It just gives you that little bit of boost. You know what, man? It's gonna change. Something's gonna change in my life and it's gonna make me better. You don't know when that time is gonna come, but you know it will work out, and it always does. So no matter how dark the days are, just remember it's the darkest before the dawn. And if you're going through tough stuff, like we all are, just remember, if you're waking up in some rat, cockroaches infested place, your mattress stinks, you smell, you're dead broke, your wife's left you, your girlfriend's left you, and everything in your life seems like it's a utter joke. You hate your job. You don't know what to do next. You're confused. But you still know deep down inside, you can turn this around. And you can improve. Bro, be grateful. Be very grateful, because you're 1,000,000% better than most people. Because most people, when in that situation, they don't know what to do. They will never ever know how to get yourself out of that position. So by virtue of you wanting to improve your situation, puts you light years ahead of most people. So with that, say a prayer, be grateful. And sometimes you need to be ungrateful, man. Fuck this. I want to improve my situation. Then go for it. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't do shit. As long as you're willing to put the work in, as long as you're willing to go after it like a rabid fucking dog, dude, you will be unstoppable, because that's a power God's bestowed upon you. Because you as a man have the ability to procreate, because your nutsack has energy, has the ability to create life. So don't ever give up on life thinking that I can't come back from this chapter. Because your life, my life, it's a big novel, man. You're one page away. You're the author. And guess what authors can do? Change the story anytime. So if you are going through a tough patch, I hope you come to the realization that you're more powerful than you know. Secondly, I pray that it becomes easier and you become better. That's how it works. And thirdly, it always works out. So my bro, thank you very much for celebrating this birthday with me. I hope to celebrate many more with you, and we grow together, we become more prosperous, we help our communities together and make this world a better place, man. But it starts with making ourselves better first. So let's come together, let's make a pact that we are going to get richer, we're going to get more fitter, we're going to be better men, we're going to lead our families, we're going to bring God into our equation of life, because we need him to help figure stuff out. And just like that, man, life turns beautiful. And with that, I'm gonna ask, thank you very much once again for being part of my birthday celebration. And one day, I really genuinely hope we can do this in person. Thank you, man. Love.